Clifty Falls State Park in Madison, Indiana is an amazing destination for nature lovers. Clifty Falls has 4 of the tallest waterfalls in the state of Indiana. These range from 60 to 83 feet tall. If you come during the spring or summer, you're greeted with a canopy of trees and green leaves on every trail. There's a tower for looking high above the Ohio River. And a nature center. But the big deal are the waterfalls. Trails often go directly over the waterfalls themselves, as seen here at Little Clifty Falls. And it makes for a nice view. Little Clifty is actually the same size as Big Clifty Falls. Both are 60 feet tall. Don't miss out on the smaller waterfalls that are just above the big ones. One thing you'll notice about visiting in the summer is that the falls are often very dry and only a trickle is going over. And very often, you can hardly see the falls at all from the observation decks for all of the greenery. To see much of anything, you have to hike down to the bottom of the ravine. Note that one trail that actually goes down the riverbed is classified as the most rugged trail in the entire state of Indiana. However, if you come back in the late fall and winter, dressed for the weather, the water is more abundant and the falls are more impressive. Hoffman Falls is an easy walk down to an observation deck, though it is not handicap accessible. Hoffman Falls is 78 feet tall and has a longer path with a bridge that goes directly over the falls. there are micro falls everywhere. There's a much longer path, about 40 minutes down, if you want to hike to the bottom of the falls. Tunnel Falls has a steep but not terribly long walk down to an observation deck. Do observe the warnings. People have died by going off the trail and falling up to 80 feet onto rock below. It will take you about 5 minutes to get there. Note that the rock steps do get slippery with any water or ice. Do be careful. Before you even get to the observation deck, you can see the raging channel of water going down to the falls. At the observation deck below, you'll get the best glimpse of the falls. Tunnel Falls is the largest falls in the park at 83 feet tall. It's named after the railroad tunnel that's on the trail south of there. Big Clifty Falls has a concrete path to a large observation deck. It's completely handicap accessible, so a wheelchair can be wheeled down and it's not very steep. Big Clifty Falls is 60 feet tall, but seems a great deal bigger than the other falls in the park. The bonus about coming to Clifty Falls in the late fall and winter is that you virtually have the park to yourself. Did I mention that park admission is free during the winter? It's true.